want to be Spider-Man.
All right, and that's been all talk with our hands.
Yeah, man.
Wait, what's wrong with Spider-Man?
Nothing. It's just dog. The Zeus Network. He clearly wasn't done.
Hey, fuck it.
Fuck it. We ball, I guess. Shit.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
I saw the producer saying this.
Hey, you got it, big dog, Jasper.
You dropped the bomb. Go for it. Swing for the fences, man.
You got the ball. Roll with it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you want me to talk about someone's crash out real quick? I mean, I can fit in, but otherwise.
What happened at CinemaCon?
So you want to be
somebody
Spider-Man?
crashed out?
Not me. I mean, I did crash out, but
You
not.
crashed out?
No, someone else crashed out.
Jeffrey ain't crashed out. Well, tell me about your crash out, Jeffrey. I want to hear.
No, we ain't getting
Now, how do you feel about that?
I mean, let's just say it's not as bad as someone else's crash out.
We ain't gotta mention nobody on the pod.
Listen, we can blur their name out.
Put
Put a name behind it, Jeffrey.
He said we can put the name.
All right, so
Like, we just
Spider-Man
talked about
Beyond
Betty.
the
Stand on business. Like,
All right, I'm standing on business. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse
Yeah.
has an official release date
Yes, finally.
of not this year,
No.
not next year,
Fuck no.
but the year after that.
Yep, 2027. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I think it's
I was keeping track in my head.
Yeah,
June.
Yeah.
June 2027. Yeah, 2 years.
Wait,
from
so
now.
this is live action animation?
No,
this is
this is the
sequel
animation
to Across
one.
the Spider-Verse.
Got it.
You know when they left on the cliffhanger and they haven't written the script yet.
Yeah.
Wait, so they just announced it without any plans,
No, they showed art. Like they were already animating it and
Concept
everything.
art.
Yeah.
but not actual.
Not
Okay,
actual
okay,
stills.
that's the
Well, I
thing.
think
Yeah,
I think one of them was a
concept
still.
art is different
Yeah,
than like
Yeah, I think the one with him and Gwen.
Yeah, that one
I
looks
think
sick.
that one's the that's
I
beautiful.
love that image.
one's
I love that
perfect. Yeah, I think that one's a still from the movie, but
Yeah.
Okay,
so
cool.
far it's been just straight concept art. Like we saw more of alternate reality Prowler, who's like Miles and all that stuff. And,
Dude,
yeah.
Wait,
that outfit.
It's a
Have
whole
you not
thing.
seen the movie?
not the second one.
Bro, we need to put you.
Never
we
mind.
need to
Never
put you
mind.
on. We need to
I
put you on.
apologize for spoilers. Never mind.
No, do your big ones. I'm not gonna remember any of this.
2 years, right? Yeah.
Has
It's
it?
2023. So.
That was.
Yeah.
It's almost 2 years. Not 2
Yeah.
years.
I'd be like, see, they're lagging.
And that's okay.
I hate getting older. I do.
I will just probably watch the trailer. No, y'all spoil it. What happens?
It's
like,
on Netflix.
so who's Prowler?
Yeah, it's still on Netflix. right?
Miles.
Did you see the first one?
That's not Prowler.
I'm not Prowler.
Okay.
No.
Miles Morales.
Miles
Yeah.
Morales.
So this
In an alternate reality. In an alternate reality.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
got
Who's
it.
Spider-Man? Miles.
So
Not
like,
me.
so
Are we
like
asking
in
what
like
our
in the
favorite
first one there was
Spider-Mans?
the pig.
Because I'll debate.
Yeah.
He's one of
Who
them.
is yours? What?
No.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Okay, hold on. Y'all are gonna
Okay.
have to-
Okay. What's your question?
Okay,
Alright,
my
alright.
question is, so when I watched the first Spider-Man movie,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they had that whole pig moment, and that's one of the variations of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Spider-Man.
Yes,
of Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
not Miles.
No.
Yeah.
So
that's
Prowler-
Spider-Man.
Miles is black.
Right. So
Puerto Rican?
Miles is black.
Okay.
so
Same.
Prowler
Prowler
It's
was
a
his
very-
uncle
okay.
in the original, in the movie. You remember his uncle with the Prowler?
Yeah. Marshall Ali.
Okay.
In the first one.
Uncle
So
Aaron.
I guess that whole thing just flew over my head
Wait.
when I first watched it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uncle Aaron. Never mind.
Yeah, Uncle Aaron.
Uncle Aaron.
Uncle
Uncle
Aaron.
Ben is who I was thinking about. I was like,
Uncle
there ain't
Ben.
no way.
Uncle Ben
Is
died.
dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
Always dead.
you're saying Uncle Ben was Prowler, and I was like,
No,
bro, like,
Uncle
no.
Aaron.
Jasper's
I'm
like,
gonna
he's
come on your
dead.
podcast
Dead as hell.
Like, yeah.
6 feet
There
under.
is
He's the reason.
There
that-
is
He's
no-
dead before Spider-Man became
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
That's the
Yeah.
whole point of Cross Spider-Verse.
There is no known reality in which Uncle Ben survives. Uncle Ben fate always intervenes, and he always gets shot, getting scared.
So he's just meant to be dead.
Yeah,
Fate
that
always
is his
intervenes.
canon
He's
event.
dead.
Is it worth
There
it?
we go. That's
Is
the name of
him
the-
dying worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, his
If you're in the same spot.
nephew becomes Spider-Man,
Yeah.
You gonna let that thing go?
Hey.
and also he
I'm
goes
finna
to
let it go.
because Thor
Sure, I'm
exists
finna
because
take
like
care
Thor
of
is
Aunt
real,
May.
right?
Right.
Like,
Hey, which one? No, she dead too.
No,
But no, Uncle
no, this is the point. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of our man. I'm finna look here. Like, you gotta go.
Hey, which one? Mate, the one that's alive or the one that's dead?
The one who's alive.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, she's
Old.
geriatric.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
She's
so
old. I mean,
she-
she old, but you
There-
do
there's
you.
some- there's a couple.
No, she's still dead.
What
though.
Spider-Man are we talking about though?
Yeah,
Like,
she-
Yeah,
Because,
I'm-
we're talking about the Aunt May and Miles universe.
In
Like,
Miles
she
universe,
moved
yeah.
to was it either Colorado or Connecticut?
Florida.
Because he was with his actual parents and
She
that, right?
she moved to
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
She moved to Florida.
His
Florida.
dad was a cop,
Alright.
right?
His dad, yeah.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
dad was
Miles'
the cop. That
dad.
was like,
Yes.
fine,
That I do know.
Yeah, I'm
Yep,
locked
he
in.
sure
I'm locked
is.
in.
Yeah.
His dad's name is.
I mean, like, if you want to take care of Aunt May, yeah, sure. I mean,
His
I'm
dad was
sure
looking
I'm
for
sure she needs help
Spider-Man.
with groceries.
Was.
Jefferson.
Was.
He's now cool with Spider-Man.
Duh.
Sorta cool.
Ish.
Sorta.
He's
I mean,
cool-ish.
like,
Except
like-
for what was it? There was a universe where like Gwen was Spider-Man and her dad was the
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
Ghost
Earth
Spider.
65.
Is that the white
Earth
one?
60 Yeah, that's the white woman.
Okay.
That's the white woman.
Yeah, that one.
Bro,
was
she
trying
did
to-
Miles so dirty.
She did.
Did she?
I mean, she mostly.
And she lied.
She didn't lie to
She
him.
capped.
She kept a secret.
Bro,
Yeah,
hold
I
it
mean,
down.
it's-
Hold
it's-
on.
bro,
Hold on.
it's
Technical
a-
foul.
it's-
Technical foul. She didn't lie to him.
She admitted the
was
truth.
trying to introduce him to all of it and then ease him into it.
No, she
Miguel
wasn't.
was the one who was like, "Fuck you, nigga.
No, she
you
wasn't.
shouldn't exist."
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't. What do you mean she
She
wasn't?
kept
Bro,
that secret for a
dude,
while.
she only went to him because she missed him, but then she dipped. She didn't
She-
like she like told him
right,
about it. Was like, oh yeah, I'm doing some cool stuff now, but you can't be a part of it.
Spider. How do you feel about a girl
Because she was
named
trying to
Spider-Man?
protect him.
No, she wasn't.
What do you mean she wasn't? She knew what Miguel was gonna do.
Come on, Miguel.
mean-
It's
I
my.
mean, if she was really trying to protect him,
And
she just
Miguel.
wouldn't have visited him at all.
That's what she wasn't trying to, but Miles kept pushing her. That's
No,
the whole
no,
scene
no.
of her, Gwen showing up in his universe was supposed to be covert. Miles ran into Gwen.
She
Yeah,
went
check-
into
check
his
that nigga.
room.
Yeah.
She went into his room.
See
Slid the
him,
window
to
up and
see
yeah,
him.
everything.
Briefly.
Yeah, okay, look,
And
look.
then
Look, the real
what
way
happened
to
afterwards?
protect
And then
him-
what happened afterwards? She then, after spending time with him, was like, "I gotta bounce," and he was like, "I'm gonna follow her." Like, nigga.
Because it was the Spider-Man, like he was the Spider-Man, and then she was the Spider-Woman,
Of
Yeah.
her own reality.
and then like he followed her through the. I remember. Okay, I'm
Through
up
the
to date.
dimensional
I'm up to
portal,
date.
yeah.
I'm up to
Yeah,
date.
You're following.
Right. But if you remember, he was invisible that entire sequence.
Yes.
He was following her.
Yes,
Are we
he
still
was.
talking
She
about the
didn't
first
invite his
movie?
No, I
ass,
thought
didn't
she
go-
was.
No, like
No,
my
no,
Miles-
point.
it was
my
vice
point
versa.
being,
You're right. You're right.
Because,
You're right.
because
You're right.
Miles, because she was like, "All right, Miles, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go back to my home reality." Whoop, 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 whoop. And Miles followed her and was like, "I want to come with." Like, no, stay home.
Wait, hold on.
No, that's
Wait.
no.
Is this still the first
This
movie?
is sequel.
This
This
is
is
the
sequel.
second
Oh,
movie.
okay.
We in
I'm like,
sequel
this is
territory.
why this shit is
Yeah.
just like
We in
way.
sequel territory.
No,
We're in
no.
sequel
The
territory.
second act of the movie.
This is how we feel when you talk
This
about
is
baddies.
the first
This is
Hey,
great.
look.
When it jumps in, like that's the start of the second
Yeah,
act.
That's the start of the second
act,
movie.
yeah.
And it's all because Miles was just like, "No, I want to see her more." All of it was her. All of it was his fault. All of it was his fault.
My point being,
Okay.
So we're back to
Is-
blaming men. Got it.
You're not wrong though. It is his fault though. He just didn't have to follow her.
My point
That's
being,
what I got.
if she wanted
From
to
what y'all just
protect
said.
him, she couldn't have just never visited him.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
Or
but
also,
then
furthermore, Miles
because
couldn't have
she-
just not been curious.
I mean, he
was
wasn't
also the
until
cause
his
of the
mom
villain in the movie.
pulled up.
He also was the cause.
How you
of the
gonna be a
villain.
superhero and not be
Technically,
curious?
the
I
villain
can't
was the
take
cause
that
of the
from him.
villain.
The villain was the cause of the film.
Had he not thrown that bang on the first
I mean,
one?
like, I'm not wrong about that.
Or maybe just don't fall in love with a white woman.
Oh.
You could just.
Okay, so I didn't realize we had Dr. Umar in the
Whoa,
room.
whoa, no.
It's a little
we don't do that
crazy.
here. We don't do that here. We don't do that
You
here.
just pulled a Dr. Umar.
That's insane.
Like,
that you just
yikes.
compared that to me. Wow. No. Okay. Well,
Hey,
maybe
yo,
So
say
we
Marco,
definitely
I
had
love
his
you.
Instagram handle listed
no,
at the top of this episode.
No.
So y'all
I
can just
don't
go
own that.
straight
I don't
over
own
there.
that. I don't own that. No.
Hey, sometimes negativity goes viral now.
No. Date who you want to date, but potentially just don't date a random woman from a different reality who
That's-
also has your powers.
That's wow.
That's from a different reality.
Why?
So Spider-Man
No.
4 got
No,
announced.
I didn't say that.
No,
How about
you
this?
did. Roll it back.
No. I said or a white woman.
No. Dating a woman from a different reality
Shouts out.
is hard.
It's harder
It's
than
hard.
Shout out to all the
Shouts
different
out to
realities.
all interracial and inter-reality relationships.
I got a rap sheet. Ask my hometown. Like I mess with white girls, and
Thank
like
No,
That'd be a-
I don't think you need to dap that
That's gotta be me.
nigga.
That's gotta be me.
I mean, like
You said don't date a white girl.
No, I said don't. No.
I-
In Miles'
I-
case. In
I-
Miles'
I-
case.
I-
this
and I said,
is
white
my
girls, I
thing
still
with
love
the
you.
interracial
I'm
relationships.
happy for him. I want
And
more.
this is what it is. If you understand that you will never be able to understand what the fuck is going on in my life, and I'll never be able to understand completely what is going on in your life,
Mm-hmm.
it might be able to work out. But if you sit here and you act like I'm in the same reality as you and you're in the same reality as me, that's crazy. Like, I remember dating a girl and I was like, she was white. And then I'm wrong with like dating a white girl. I just want y'all to understand that. But what I was not okay with was the fact that, like, you do not understand my reality. So, like, the things that I'm shaky about, the things that I'm uncomfortable about, you up here picking daisies, and I'm like, bro, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or
No,
like,
I don't want to go into the dark woods. With
you know, like, no, no, I don't want to like sit around the police like right here. I'm trying to move. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, it don't matter if we like
No, I
doing.
want to go to the policeman's ball.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not trying to be around that. So like,
Yeah, this is why I got two hands on the steering wheel every single time I see him pull up.
what'd you say?
This is like every single time I see him pull up, I got two hands on the steering wheel. My back straight. I'm looking at all the mirrors.
Bro,
No,
bro goes
shout out.
straight. He literally goes to factory settings. He's like 10 and 2, 10 and 2.
But I'm not gonna let Ulysses shit on me like that. No. Shouts out interracial relationships.
Right.
They're great.
So look into the camera, say it with your chest and mean it.
I don't. They're great. Interracial relationships are great. I've been in many. They're wonderful.
Aren't
Shouts
you?
out.
Have you really?
Aren't you interracial?
Yeah, actually.
And he's in a relationship with himself, so that's.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
You're not?
No.
That's crazy.
You don't love yourself?
No.
Oh, wait.
We're not here to talk
Hey,
about
look.
that.
Hold on.
Hey, look. If we get married to
So
yourself, we can buy you some shoes.
CinemaCon.
So CinemaCon.
All right. So Spider-Man 4 also got announced.
With CinemaCon, that's probably like a movie event, just so
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah, a
cinematic
lot,
con,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Comic Con. Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
So
Can I
Beyond the
say something
Spider-Verse.
and we cut it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
This weekend I'm going to SwingerCon out in
Jesus
Stockton, and
Christ.
this shit's gonna be fucking crazy. Cut that.
So
like-
Spider-Man 4 got announced.
I just want to tell you guys that, but like we
So
don't
it's
need that
called
in there.
That's so
what's-
random.
Brand New Day. That's based off
And it's not-
that.
it's
That
not on.
name comes
Yeah.
from the comic
It's not
books.
rolling, right? Yeah,
Christ, that name comes from the comic books, and it's a terrible comic book storyline. But it happened.
Oh no.
What?
Is it when he like shakes hands with the?
No, that's this Brand New Day right after. So right after Peter Parker and Mary Jane sold their marriage to the devil.
Wait,
God,
what?
Don't even. I'm not gonna. No. Just accept the fact that happened, and I won't explain it.
All right. That's fine. I'll take it.
just the thought of it enrages me.
Yeah,
But no, so that happened, and now they're like divorced. So
Was this in the comics?
this was in the comics.
Yeah.
This was
You
like
sold
2006.
your marriage to
Don't
the
even
devil?
don't ask questions.
And
please.
this
That
is
shit
canon.
sound hard.
It's-
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but it sound like
It was
Neither would
They
Spider.
got some Daredevil
neither would
shit out there.
Spider-Man.
What was it
Neither
called?
would Spider-Man. Spider-Man wouldn't do that, but they did it anyways.
what's it called?
Daredevil.
No, the chains, the whips.
Ghost
Nicolas
Rider.
Cage.
Excite-
Ghost
Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
Ghost
S&M.
Rider.
Ghost
Rihanna.
Rider. Ghost Rider.
Rihanna.
I said
S&M.
I said S&M Rihanna, chains and whips.
But
Hey,
no,
shout out to
yeah,
Rihanna.
so-
New album? Question mark?
And so, Brand New Day is the storyline that picks up right after that,
Yeah.
where it's this single Peter Parker swinging from the hip and dating random women and just doing stupid shit, just absolute stupid
Bro,
shit.
Hey, so
Okay.
we're gonna get Gwen Stacy on this one?
No,
If you had
no.
alternate, if you had alternate identities like that, like, is you finna have relationships as Peter Parker and relationships as Spider-Man, or like I'm on some like, yeah, Spider-Man don't get no play, but Peter Parker might be out here in these streets, you know, or like it'd probably be
Well,
easier
it's
for
the
Spider-Man to be
opposite,
out
but-
here in these streets, webbing left and right, but like,
I
who
don't
gets
know.
pleasure, who gets play?
I feel like that could work, but you're bound to get caught up at some point. Like, you know, like
It's happened. Yeah.
Okay,
Spider-Man,
if you're
Peter Parker does
from a
both.
Peter Parker perspective, yeah, you're gonna get caught up. From a Spider-Man perspective,
It happens.
He also got caught up.
It happens
He
with
got caught
both.
like
up?
in
Like,
reverse,
yeah,
either
you know
way.
who,
Hey, Black Cat.
she
you know who
foul
Black Cat is?
Oh, but
Black-
that's his problem. It was a superhero.
No, she was a
No.
villain.
Villain.
It don't matter.
She was an anti-hero.
She had too much.
But wasn't she posing as somebody that really wanted to like fuck with him?
She was only fucking with Spider-Man. She didn't give a fuck about Peter Parker.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like,
But he
gets-
folded.
No, not even
Oh,
he
he-
folded. She folded.
Oh.
Because like
she
Peter
do?
Parker, yeah, because she was like, I only give a fuck about Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck about who you look like under the mask. I'm just trying to fuck in the mask type shit. And then like he took off his mask and was like, my name is Peter Parker. Here's my face. And she like had like a fucking panic attack. Like she like broke down and shit. And like yelled at this nigga to like put the mask back on.
She said, lights off, mask on. on.
yeah, and then she came around and she was like, "Nah, I love both of you niggas. Like you're the same."
Y'all are
nigga."
one and the same, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
literally, yeah.
Because they're literally the same person.
Yeah, she met Aunt May once over Uncle Ben's grave and was just like, "Fuck, all right."
Production, can I get a bag for Peter Parker's head? Is really what she said.
Yeah, no, literally.
No, she saw the Spider-Man mask and she said, ATWAH.
Bro, she said,
And then she
"Get away from that
literally,
thing."
she
Like,
seen
you're
him
not
without the
wrong.
mask.
That's
And
the
then she was
thing.
like,
Yeah, that's the thing. You're not wrong. I hate the fact that you're not wrong.
Bro, she like, let me retract that real
Yeah,
quick.
no, because while he was fucking around with Black Cat as Spider-Man, he was still fucking around with Mary Jane as Peter.
Man, shout out Hatua. I don't want anything you got going. Whoa. I don't want anything
Yeah, shout out
Hatua
to-
got going.
shout out to the ATWAH girl, friend of the pod.
No.
I mean, she already got
The
her
one
own
time
pod.
I'm with Jeffrey. No.
Yeah, I mean, like
No.
she got her bag. She done. We're
She
done
got her
with
back,
that.
but the whole Bitcoin stuff
Yeah,
happened,
exactly.
remember? And
Yeah,
that,
not
like,
yet. No.
What happened with that? I heard like
I heard-
it started.
It was
and
a
never-
pump and dump.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Wow.
on.
I didn't like how you phrased it, but I got what
Yo.
you meant.
No, like, that is the term that I've been hearing.
You're like, let me hear about this.
Wait,
Like,
no, Jeffrey. What was the phrase that you just used?
Pump and dump.
Okay, let's find a different one.
You mean a come and go?
No.
No,
Y'all dirty. No, this is
No.
literally the phrase that they've been using.
pump and
Maybe,
dump.
maybe that's the phrase that they could use.
Because they work in financial institutions.
Bro, it's like you walk up to a shawty and you're like,
Wait,
Mama.
no.
No, you saw where this is going.
Yeah, immediately. No,
All
you're
right,
not.
all right. Okay, so this is when you you invest in a stock. You get a bunch of people to start investing in the stock, so the price goes up. And as soon as the price goes up, you immediately pull all of your money. And then because like you're pulling such a huge amount out all at one go, and then like the people that are involved too with the scheme that are pulling on at the same time, the value drops significantly, and
Right.
everyone else involved loses their money.
Right. Now, where in that is a
Just
pump
like
and
a
dump?
fucking-
Like, I like that explanation versus the phrase.
Like
I will
pump
say.
inflating.
He said
these
pump
the
and dump. I
stocks.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta pee. Can I go?
Just take off your microphone before you go.
Yeah, oh yeah, when we be filming Flavorhood, I be going.
No.
I was traumatized
I be
today.
going to the bathroom with the mic on sometimes.
I was so traumatized today.
Dude, how do you
Hey,
think
look.
I feel every single time I go
At
through the
least I know
audio
I
to
wash
edit?
my hands.
I don't know which one
Before
sounded
and after.
more weird.
Hey,
you
wait,
pissing in the mic
This
or
is
his
my
face
announcement
in
before I
the bowl
go.
of water?
This is for all the gents out here.
Both.
You should wash your hands before you use the restroom, not after.
Wait, you don't
Listen,
No, it makes sense because
both,
listen.
both. Because if that's the package down there that you got to keep safe, you should clean your hands before you do it, just like a doctor does. And then you should go to the bathroom. And then you should walk back out, and guess what you could do again? You should wash your hands, you nasty greasy. I gotta go to the bathroom.
how did we get here?
Wait,
I'm weak.
wait, wait. The doctor. Wait,
How did we get here?
To the doctor?
wait. Oh, you meant just like before operation? Oh, I thought you meant like they. What?
Shout out, Mom. What?
I thought what?
That all got crazy really fast. That sequence could have been wild.
So they announced a John Wick universe.
No, wait.
What's up?
Are we? Wait, are we pausing? Like what?
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, let's just
I mean, we could just talk, because you could just cut that part out, right?
No, I
Until
don't.
he gets back.
Do you want to keep that part?
Oh,
Yeah,
no. I mean,
comedy reasons.
that's I don't mind.
Yeah, just keep it.
All right.
But I mean,
Continue.
as far
We're
as
not pausing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're still rolling.
All right.
We're not
All
stopping
right.
this.
So they announced the John Wick universe.
So they already have 3 movies out.
4.
4.
Oh
And
yeah.
the spinoff.
And
Ballerina.
Ballerina?
I need
Like
to
the
see
dancer?
that.
Like the dancer.
Yeah, Ballerina.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to see that. I mean, like honestly, like I love
I-
Ana de Armas. Like she's an absolute amazing actor. Like I've
Where's my
seen her.
Holly Berry spinoff?
Okay.
Like I've seen her in Knives Out.
Shout out to Holly Berry, friend of the pod.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
And-
Yes. Yes.
That was
The
like,
best
X2. Storm. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I was upset too, but all right.
Damn.
Hey, in case y'all missed it, episode 2, check it out.
That was a nice plug. That was a better segue.
That
than
that was
fucking
smooth. That was smooth.
whatever the hell.
I'll give you your props.
That one, you get love for that one. Because this nigga just.
guess.
These baddies who publicly fight can go to CinemaCon. Jesus.
That was rough. No, but okay. So in this John Wick universe, are they adding more movies, or is it more spin-offs, or like what is it?
Yeah.
giving?
So there's gonna be a prequel movie that's animated. There's also gonna be a John Wick 5.
Interesting.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Wick 5.
I'm still not caught up, but yes, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen 4. That's the only one I haven't seen.
I only saw the first two.
4 is amazing.
I'm caught up with the other 3.
Which one was Parabellum?
3.
This is the third one.
That's the third one?
Yeah. Haven't seen a single one.
Which one was the one with Halle Berry?
Do we need to fix that right now?
I've never seen them either.
Are we going to have a podcast where we just watch the John Wick movies?
Listen,
Yes.
That would be.
Yes.
No, I
Yes.
just avoided it because I don't like Keanu Reeves.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait.
Is it because he's not nice, or is it because he's nice?
Where's his camera?
Dude,
All right. Where's the camera pointing at him?
Yeah,
Right there, right
what
there.
you mean? Explain.
my
Explain.
first exposure to him is Cyberpunk, and I think it was
Oh.
dude, it was horrible in Cyberpunk.
Never mind. No.
Okay.
It's
all
bad,
right,
though.
No,
I
it's
understand,
great.
I
That's
understand.
my favorite game of all time.
No, I mean
We
as
got on
him as an
Cyberpunk.
actor.
No, I love him in Cyberpunk.
I hate him.
Really?
Maybe I just
What?
hate his character.
Really?
Maybe that's why. But
Oh,
Wake up,
okay,
samurai. We got a
all right.
city to burn.
Separate the character
I like
from the
him.
actor.
I like the
If
person.
I need your body, I'll fucking take it. What?
Dude, I like the person.
Also, you're peeking like crazy.
I'll kill you.
Wait.
What
So
do you want me to
Jasper,
do?
not even like Matrix,
Is this back up?
Oh, I've seen
Am I
it.
further away now?
but you didn't like him
So
in
you
it.
Just
like
the
him
first
then?
one.
Got it.
Just
I
a
love it.
shout.
Okay, that's the best one. That you all just pretends one movie.
I'll mumble the entire episode now.
No.
I won't.
So we're doing
my.
ASMR now.
ASMR.
All right. I
Yeah,
get that.
he said I was peaking, so now I'm mumbling.
Dude, if you look at this waveform right now,
I can't because you have the computer tilt.
My ASMR voice is crazy, actually.
It's nice.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Which one? Do you have gum?
All right, so
I
what
do.
we got next on those?
We're still talking about CinemaCon.
What?
Yeah.
CinemaCon.
Oh, CinemaCon.
Yeah,
Okay,
I decided to move away from Spider-Man because it got a little too heated.
Yeah, Spider-Man 4 is gonna be interesting.
Oh, can I go and take my breath?
I'm a little worried about what they're gonna
He said
do.
like 3 cans of bounce
especially
that.
because, especially because I still, I think based off of the leaks, it's still gonna take place between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So I'm a little worried.
Doomsday
Oh, I
and
got nothing
Secret
to say.
Wars.
I'm
The
I
next
just
2
decided.
Avengers movies.
Oh yeah.
Also, he no one knows who he is.
I could talk my shit about Avengers for sure.
So I'm a little scared.
Shout out to last week's pod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out.
to a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm a little scared, a little worried, a little
Yeah.
concerned. I'm a concerned
But
citizen.
at this
Oh, we
point,
all are.
I just trust Sony and Disney working together is like one of the best gifts in mankind.
Sony and
Yeah.
Disney.
I'm scared because Sony.
I trust the director. He made Shang-Chi on like.
He did, and
Yeah.
also he understood Spider-Man in that, like whenever they revealed Spider-Man 4, he talked about how like Peter Parker has like just like dog shit levels of like personal skills, where he just like is terrible time management, and like he misses dates, and like he tries to do good in the world full
Like,
of bad. And I was
about
like,
time.
You get it. Thank you.
Think
So what do you
about
think-
Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
even the first
Have you-
Spider-Man game.
So like, have
Yeah.
we discussed like the best Spider-Man?
Who do
Ooh,
you
we
think
should
it
do
is?
that right now.
Who do you all think the best Spider-Man is?
Oh, can
We've
I go
had-
first? I
Alright.
mean, this is like the best
ahead.
I'm scared.
Go
I'm
ahead.
scared. Yeah, but there's a couple of
in all movies of all time.
Oh, and do you want to include video games and animation or just movies only?
No,
Just
actors.
movies.
We gotta do actors.
We can
Oh,
sort of
okay.
include animation because I'm like.
I can't
Miles
speak on
Morales
video
is badass.
games, but
Yeah,
I
no.
can speak
Miles
on.
Morales is Spider-Man. Yeah.
But for
We
me,
ain't here together. We ain't
Spider-Man
here
2.
together.
Right.
That's Tom McGuire is your
Tom
best
McGuire.
one.
Maguire.
Okay. Okay.
Are we talking about the person or the movie?
The actors. The actors.
Yeah.
Oh, the actor. I don't know, man.
I have one.
All right.
Because he was one of us.
What's
All right,
it?
all right.
Andrew Garfield.
I don't lie.
He was
Wait,
one of
hold
us.
on. When you said one of us, I thought you were gonna say a black man, but
I mean, that was the joke in No Way Home.
That was the
Big
joke in No
fuck.
Way Home.
Right,
Yeah.
that is true. That is
Yeah, but no. I mean, when I say one of us, I mean like he was a kid who like clearly grew up in the 2000s based off of, like his music, how he dressed. He skateboarded like us. Like he watched the same. Like if you go back and watch his movies, you see
Amazing Spider-Man, right?
like Amazing
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
okay.
Yeah, like he had the posters and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like he had Pulp Fiction posters. Fucking just like random shit. And like in the sequel, he has like vinyl albums on his wall that are like iconic albums that we all listen to. Like, so like in my opinion, he's the closest one to like our generation, and like in my opinion, the closest one to like comic book Spider-Man.
I think what made the movies the best, and like, so I'll answer the question, but I think about the villains. Like the villains in Amazing Spider-Man were probably the best in my opinion. Like. You think? Ooh. Yeah. No.
Over Doc Ock and Green Goblin?
Yes, I do think so.
I will give you for the Lizard. The Lizard was
think,
dope.
but also
the second movie
Jimmy Fox did.
Yeah, Jimmy Fox is hard as fuck.
I think
in
Jimmy
that
Fox did fantastic in that performance.
Yeah,
Remember me?
Yeah.
Well, that soundtrack was crazy.
I mean, I don't know.
I didn't like it,
those
but
lines,
like,
though.
no,
Those
I'm
lines, though,
big
right?
on. I'm a
lines are
major
great.
like Hans Zimmerman fan. You guys familiar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He
like
has the best
so
score.
like because of that, that's why I'm like that's probably the like best Spider-Man series. I really didn't like Tobey Maguire. Like to be honest, like I didn't like I really wasn't feeling him, and like I really like the only one
You
I
don't
was
get
cool
dragged
with
on
was
the
like
internet.
Venom or not Venom when he came and like he kind of like. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, kind of can't see.
Like that dance right there, that shit was hard.
I
but
call
like,
that Sony.
No, I call that Aviaro. That's a whole
Yeah.
separate conversation.
All right,
That's
but
the
then,
reason we have them spin off
Yeah.
I
movies.
liked
Right.
Miles, but like I do struggle to put him in the same category because that shit's a cartoon.
Right, and he's
And,
a
like,
kid. I feel like he's more of a kid.
He's
Different
getting
That's the
there.
one thing I don't like
Yeah,
about
he's
him.
getting
Like,
there.
They should have
Yeah.
aged him up.
Yeah, because
And this
with
sequel.
like if you go back and watch the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie,
Yeah.
the first one is such a tight movie. Like it's a quick movie. Like
Yeah.
the first 20 minutes
Yeah,
of
it
the movie,
happens fast.
you know who Peter Parker is, you know his supporting cast. Uncle Ben dies, he gets his powers, and then he becomes Spider-Man. That's the
Right.
first 20 to 25 minutes of the movie.
Shouts
I
out
love
to
how
Sam
y'all
Raimi.
see it through that lens.
It's just such a tight movie. Like you figure out that like okay, cool. You know who Peter Parker is. He's a nerd. Whoop, do, 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 do. You meet Harry Osborn. Harry Osborn has a fucked up relationship with his
You
dad.
meet
You meet Mary
Flash.
Jane. You meet
Like,
Flash. Flash
yeah.
is the bully. You meet Mary Jane. Peter Parker's in love with Mary Jane. You know Mary Jane wants to be an actor because that scene with the trash can. And then you learn that Uncle Ben and like all that stuff of like Peter is like late to dates and like,
Yeah.
like letting down Uncle Ben at every turn, and then he dies.
Okay, I have
Harry
something to
Osborn.
say to that point though.
Yeah.
You have to remember the time that also it was filmed. So I feel
Yeah.
like if they were to
That part.
redo that now,
That would be 3 movies.
it would easily be 3 movies and also much longer. Like
Yeah.
you know, but
And we got that because that's the MCU Spider-Man movies.
Right.
It's just an elongated origin.
okay. So to that point, I will say that Tobey Maguire probably was the best. And I
Ooh,
No,
And-
no,
and-
it's interchangeable for me between Tobey Maguire and Andrew. Yeah.
So that's the thing. Honestly, I liked the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but I don't know if Andrew was like the right fit for me. Like
Really?
genuinely, yeah.
Okay.
Just because
Honestly, yeah, he was way too handsome for the role, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I get where Jeffrey's going because he's not a Peter Parker. He's a perfect Spider-Man, though.
But here's the thing, though. Like, you got to remember, like, Peter Parker isn't bad looking if he pulls, like, Black Cat, Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy. Like,
Right.
personality can only take you so far.
right.
No, I'll say that's the best
I'm not
part of
gonna
the
say
Amazing Spider-Man movie. That relationship between him and Gwen Stacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those
I
made-
love the snap
Emma Stone. Oh,
when she died.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I was actually gagged in
She
that
said,
movie
"Hey,"
theater.
I said,
I had to look at my brother because I saw it in
I
theaters. I
love-
was like, wait.
Yeah.
I was like, is she dead?
no.
I was like, wait, did this really happen right
said,
now?
Her back is
Yeah. Her head
broke
hit
and
the-
not in the
Yeah.
right ways. Like,
And it's worse for comic book fans like us, because, like, we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, her
And
clothes
still
and everything.
happening.
She got the clothes.
And then the nose bleed.
Yeah, no, that was like probably one of the sickest like deaths that I
Yeah.
think I've ever seen.
I said
like,
you didn't want to like wrap a whole
I'm
like
so angry that, like, they cut out
like
what
caterpillar
happened
thing around her,
afterwards.
bro. Like
It
that's
was-
how you would have
was
saved
bad.
her.
There was more after that.
Oh shit.
Like when she died, there was more after that they just cut out and they skipped to the funeral scene.
Yeah, it was-
The deleted scene is like Peter like fucking like losing it and like screaming and like just savagely beating the shit out of Harry in the clock tower.
See,
There's like an
It's a
entire
deleted scene?
there's an entire delete. Like you could find the audio on YouTube of it where he's just screaming Harry's name and just like beating the shit out of him with his own goblin glider.
that's crazy.
Oh my god.
it's
Okay.
probably best
Yeah.
to cut it.
Wait, hold on. To
I
go
would
back to
love to
what
see
you were
that.
saying though
Yeah,
about
go
the
ahead.
villains,
Uh-huh.
I'm a hardcore Willem Dafoe fan. So
Let's go. Let's go.
yes.
Okay,
So
pause. Who the fuck is that?
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin.
Okay, well,
Willem
okay,
Dafoe
it's good. He's been in plenty. I'm just not good with the names, but like I know the face.
Willem Dafoe.
Okay, yeah.
So the
Bro,
thing,
the most
He
dripped
had a
out
video that
motherfucker
just
out
went
there.
viral too about like how I guess he's not on social media or like.
Oh, yeah,
his opinions
completely
of other.
unplugged.
Yeah. I saw that.
No, he's when I tell you like just seeing him work is a true masterclass of freaking acting. Like because outside of just Spider-Man, like I just watched what was it? He was in Poor Things. He also was in Kinds of Kindness.
He was the detective in American Psycho.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
He was in
Beetlejuice.
Yeah. No.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. Oh my God, Nosferatu.
He was also in The Lighthouse.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? Nosferatu? You need to watch it.
Spider-Man's
really
good.
All right, okay, but then we're gonna go you, and then we're gonna go you, and then we're gonna go me. All right, so then because you didn't answer like who is like your favorite Spider-Man, like
yeah,
he did.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Garfield. Yeah.
All right, Adrian, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna say Tom Holland since no one has shouted him out yet.
So thank you guys for coming to episode 3 of All Talk with All Hands.
I think I'm not gonna voice my opinion on the little pup, but like,
you know what?
In Zendaya, if it don't work out.
All right. You know what?
I think
I'm gonna give
shot,
Tom Holland an actual chance
I'll put some pep in your set,
we're in
bro.
like a new sphere. It's just the only thing that pissed me off. The main thing that like turned me off to his whole Spider-Man thing was
Nepo baby.
Tony Stark. Yeah, it was Tony Stark. That whole shit.
It was a Nepo baby.
But to me, he
was an Uncle
Ben
Ben
like No Way Home. He's no longer Iron
That is a
Man
sick
Jr.
way of thinking of it.
He was stuck with no suit.
Yeah. No, that's why I said no. After No Way Home, I'm willing to give him more of a chance.
Yeah.
But everything else before, I'm just like, you replaced Uncle Ben with Tony Stark. Congrats.
Yeah.
Is that comic book integrity? That's not comic book integrity at that point.
Yeah, no.
That's not how it went.
That's just some random shit. They were like, fuck it.
Marvel.
Yeah, like Oscorp doesn't exist.
Wait, so Spider-Man and Iron Man, that whole thing was not.
That happened once in Civil War, and then Peter immediately switched sides and went, right, I have a secret identity.
Yeah, and that whole thing blew in his face, and then that kind of what led to like him making a deal with the devil.
Don't. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Just
sorry.
know.
Listen, there were going to be questions.
I felt it.
I held it.
Basically,
really
what
held
happened
it.
was that Tony Stark took Peter under his wing during the superhuman registration. That's Civil War, the movie, was the Sokovia Accords, right?
It's called,
the Sokovia Accords.
Sokovia. It's Eastern European.
Yeah. Basically, what it was is just as like all the superheroes have to register with the government, and the government can tell them where to go.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that. Okay.
In the comic books, it was similar. It's just that all of the vigilantes who had secret identities had to register.
But they didn't want to give up their
secret identities.
Got it. Okay.
So Spider-Man at first was on the side of pro-registration.
Right.
So he allied with Tony Stark. Tony Stark took him under his wing, gave him a whole new suit, much like the movies, all that stuff. The thing is, though, during that, Peter revealed his identity to the world. While doing that, though, the Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, he ordered a hit on Peter Parker's family. Peter Parker's Aunt May got shot with a sniper bullet.
That I remember. Okay, yeah.
That whole thing happened. And because that happened, Peter then switched sides and joined Captain America, who was against the registration. In the MCU, Peter never made the switch because he's 15 and has no qualms or conflicts to speak of, and just was Spider-Man over there.
Got it.
And that's why I'm just like, I don't. Yeah.
So is that why he wasn't brought up during the whole revamping of the like Marvel movies coming out?
He was just now. That's what CinemaCon just did.
Got
He's
it.
in Spider-Man 4.
I'm here.
That's Spider-Man 4.
I'm in the conversation now, guys.
Yeah.
I'm here.
That's Spider-Man 4.
Cool.
All right, but let's let you defend your answer.
Yes, please defend your answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I sort of was when he was saying the whole No Way Home thing. Because after that, because at first Homecoming, I'm like, then Far From Home, he grew on me more because like after Tony's death, spoiler alert, he had to deal with that, and then the Happy Hogan, he helped lead him there, and then the Mysterio thing, No Way Home, and then he was stuck without the Stark Tech, so he had to do all his own things. Even if he screwed up one more time with the Doctor Strange thing. Yeah. But I mean, that's sort of a Spider-Man thing. You screw up.
You screw up and you fix it.
Yeah.
Sick.
I expect that.
Oh yeah, quickly, I just realized the Kingpin thing is happening right now in Daredevil. Like, I really realized that right now.
No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. No one's seen it. No spoilers. For people who have seen it.
All right, and
what's next on the CinemaCon?
He has to defend his answer.
What is your
my
answer?
bad. I thought you did. My
see.
apologies.
Chris Pine.
Across the Spider-Verse. It's the Beyond the Spider-Verse. It's the Spider-Verse movie.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. He voiced Spider-Man in Miles' reality.
Okay, cool.
And I mean, we can't knock it because he was in the movie for like 10 minutes.
Hey.
And he was the best Spider-Man until he died.
Yeah, he did sing the Christmas album.
Yeah.
And he cried in the shower.
Yeah, and he did the dance.
He said he died in the shower.
Performance makes the
cried in
Amazing
the
Spider-Man
shower.
the best.
No, like he.
Like, you know how sick I would be if I died in the shower.
It ain't got nothing to do with Spider-Man. It's all got to do with the way Jamie Foxx performed within that.
So you mean to tell me you only support black actors? No, I'm playing.
He's like, well, yes.
What is it? You like what you like?
In that case, we gotta add Willem Dafoe to the list.
I have. Oh yeah, if you
that's
like neighborhood Spider-Man, you know the meme.
I mean, I feel like
joke for like 3 people.
I'm like Willem Dafoe is basically black. Like, let's be real. Exactly. That is a
He's
nigga.
an honorary.
Are we talking about?
And Quentin Tarantino.
So is there?
No, hold on.
No.
Now we're taking it too far.
Okay,
Wait, is it because of all the feet stuff and stuff?
All right, what was your question?
You talking about feet?
Quentin Tarantino.
No, we're talking about black actors though. Like, so Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about this. This is a concept I personally
Read.
have.
Sinners.
Yes.
3 weeks away, people.
Yeah, let's talk about Sinners, right?
Hey, first week. Let's go.
All right. I mean, this is how I feel. Okay, so I think about Michael B. Jordan, and I'm like, why is he in this movie? Okay, it's absolutely insane to me. Like, this doesn't even make sense. They don't even sound black for you to be in a horror movie. Like, to be real, like there's so many other things you could like do.
How do you sound black?
Oh, bro, you could film that horror movie, but we're the first ones to die every single time. So what you doing in that movie?
We just talked about that in the last
podcast.
Right?
Like that's what I mean. But like,
he lasted till the end of Resurrection.
Yeah.
So Michael B. Jordan is on a chase to be like, So first off, let's get this clear. Denzel Washington is the best black actor on the face of the planet, and I will argue with anybody about this, but we don't have time for that.
No, that's true.
I think we all agree.
That's
we all agree? Okay,
cool.
cool.
Part of Gladiator
Runner-up is Samuel Jackson.
I'm not even talking about how Gladiator 2 made me mad, because like, what black man would actually be sitting at the table with Caesar in that fashion or form? But that's neither here nor there. Now, Michael B. Jordan is on a quest right now to be, honestly, like, probably the greatest actor of all time. I'm like, he could make a case for that. So you think about like Tom Brady, LeBron James, bro. They got the most points, they got the most assists, they got the most rebounds, the most touchdowns, the most all that. Michael B. Jordan has to do a horror movie, so at the end of it all, he can be like, I've done everything.
Yeah,
and I've done great at everything.
That's real.
So
was
I think
Denzel in a horror movie?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm telling you right now.
I couldn't find a single one.
That is what is going to set him apart from Denzel.
Is that? Hold on. What was that movie? Is it I Am Legend?
No, that was Will Smith. That was Will Smith.
What is the other one?
Making a second one.
What is the other one that Denzel did that was kind of the same thing?
I know about.
You're not talking about Equalizer though.
No.
Feature based or
not that one. It's like an older movie.
I think the closest is that one movie where he makes a deal with the devil. I think that's the closest.
What's up with people trying to do
deals with the devil?
Like that's just kind of crazy.
I don't think that makes sense. Like you hear, I'm gonna do a deal with the devil. Like why?
Devil's Advocate kid? I thought that was with Keanu Reeves.
Because like, it's short-term gain, but then like long-term loss. But then people only look for the short-term gain. It's kind of like how people make something viral, always do something viral, like the Island Boys.
Yeah, quick money, not long money.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what we're doing is long money.
I
subscribe, by the way.
Yeah, sub up, y'all, because look, any money that happens like super fast and super quick is gonna go super fast and super quick. You feel me? But any money that you work long for.
Oh, I was gonna say, what is it? The Book of Eli.
Oh, that's not a horror movie.
It's not a horror movie.
No,
it's a post-apocalyptic movie though.
Yeah.
So, that was a really good movie though. I enjoyed it.
Book of Eli was dope. It's also crazy that the big ass reveal at the end of the movie, spoilers for like a 20-year-old movie now, was that nigga was blind.
What?
You didn't see the movie?
Bro, the Book of Eli, he was blind the whole time.
No shot. You didn't see the Book of Eli.
You gotta watch it.
Who do you think you're asking?
That's
a
true.
person who hasn't seen most movies and is actively doing homework based off of this podcast.
Yes, like I went to watch Snow White. Like,
oh, I did too. So no.
I am so sorry.
I love music. So
I'm also gay.
Done the
so.
But no, I didn't realize that he was blind though. Like that freaked me out as a kid.
Have y'all ever seen The Greatest Showman?
Yeah.
With Hugh Jackman?
That's the only like.
I love how you said Hugh Jackman instead of Zendaya, but yes.
Because Hugh Jackman starred in the movie.
But so did she.
Whose
my sister
name?
has, but I haven't seen it. But
whose name was on the poster?
At least he didn't say Zac Efron.
Fuck, I forgot he was in that movie.
That's great.
Right, yeah, he was dating Zendaya in the movie.
Together,
Yeah, wow. I forgot about that whole plot line in that movie. Yeah.
Don't play me.
He was
I was
dating
Corbin Blue
Zendaya,
back in
and
the
his
day.
parents were like, we're going to cut you off. You keep dating that black bitch. And then he was like, I don't care. Yeah, that's the whole plot to his side plot in the movie.
Coach said to fake right and break left. Watch it for the pick and keep the eye on the fence.
I think I
Gotta
fell
run and
asleep
get
in
a
that
go.
movie.
Put the ball in the hole.
You know what's funny?
Don't be afraid
We
to shoot
somehow
the
went from
outside,
like
Jay.
CinemaCon to all this.
This is still CinemaCon.
Let me chill out.
He said, "I make
Like,
soufflés."
I didn't even get to mention that like they're making a live action Legend of Zelda.
They are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they got announced. They're making a live action Legend of Zelda.
I'm not excited for the Minecraft movie, though.
Cast
Oh, no,
was
they showed
revealed
more
or
of the
no
Minecraft
for
movie.
Zelda.
I only saw that they announced it. I haven't seen any cast or anything.
What's
But it's like in the works.
what's y'all's favorite movie
Of all time?
of all time?
Logan.
Logan.
I don't have an all time because my all time was like when I was a kid. So right now is one of them days.
What is it still? What was it
I
when you
just
were a
watched
kid?
that Jeffrey.
Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
Wait, you said wait what?
I said Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
I can't knock it.
Okay.
You know, it's a personal opinion.
Hey,
I mean, like getting
you like
older.
what you like?
The movie's terrible. I mean, if I'm keeping a buck, that movie's garbage. But as a kid, that was the shit.
No, I feel like my favorite movie like cycles all the time, but
That's fair.
it's probably a musical, which is funny. My favorite movie of all
In
time,
the
I would say, is the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
All right.
Really?
That's probably one of my.
An ex-girlfriend forced me to watch it with her.
The
It's-
only
wow.
movie I've
And
seen.
you know she
Why?
did the Lord's work.
No, I said, wow.
What you did?
Yeah, no, ex-girlfriend did the Lord's work for that because spreading the great gospel.
She showed me it for
It's
a
an
reason.
amazing movie.
She showed
Like,
me it for a reason.
It's called the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's about the sexual revolution in the 60s.
Yeah, but it took
Incorrect.
place in it. What is it? It was released in the 70s.
Yeah.
But
You
essentially,
said
it's like
sexual revolution.
it's a whole bunch of like metrosexuals and just like people who are just so comfortable in their sexuality that they're expressing themselves through their like clothing, expressing themselves through their like mannerisms. They come from a different planet, so it's like they came to Earth to like try to figure some like life out on Earth and everything. But like one thing leads to another, and like that's the whole purpose of the movie. Basically, the scientist creates a human and created this human as like a sex like
The perfect sex symbol.
like the perfect sex symbol for him, and basically just kept him in the house and everything. But obviously he created a human, so this human has its own life, has its own brain, its own heart, etc., 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 right? But it just like it was one of the first like movies that I ever seen that was blatantly like queer that I ever saw, and fell in love with it ever
That's
since.
awesome.
Yeah.
And if a girl shows you it, it's with a purpose.
It's real. That's how you know it's real.
No, that's real. No, that's real. That's real.
You will be doing things
I
later.
ain't found nobody that loves me that much yet. No, my favorite movie of all time. I got two though. Like
Lion
I
King.
got two. No, the Lion King's up there. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Wait, animated or live action?
like Simba's tatted.
That's crazy.
Animated
Alright,
animated for
alright,
sure. Simba
alright,
tatted on her
alright.
for sure.
Sorry,
I got like basically
Mufasa.
Pride Rock is on my thigh
Oh,
too.
shit.
With like the view of like it's dope. But favorite movie of all time, number 2 is The Dark Knight Rises. The performance by the Joker. Rest in peace, gang.
Oh no,
Fantastic.
The Dark Knight, not Rises.
Or I'm sorry, The Dark Knight. No,
Yeah.
Rises. My bad.
Rises is Bane.
Yeah, Rises is Bane.
is Tom Hardy.
No, yeah, my bad.
I say that one is underappreciated.
The
in my
Dark
opinion.
Knight or The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight
Rises is underappreciated.
It's good.
I had
except
trouble
for Bane.
keeping up, but maybe it was like
This
I
was
don't
less
know.
No, it was
I
just
think
Bane took
that
over.
movie should have been 2. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't have been
But also,
mad if
like,
they split into two.
I don't know. The Dark Knight, that was a beautiful cinematic performance
Yes, it
in
is.
my eyes.
It still holds
that's
up.
true.
It still holds up. I love seeing stuff get blown up too. Like
Hey, watching an IMAX.
You know, seeing
Yeah.
that scene of him just like walking away from the hospital, and
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
That was a mistake too, which is crazy.
I have
Yes.
a-
Was it really?
Yes,
yeah,
that
it
was a
was.
mistake.
It was. I have a vivid memory of being in theaters and watching The Dark Knight.
I remember.
Okay, I have to. I'm gonna make
Go
it
ahead.
really dark real quick.
Go ahead. I love it. I'm
The
here.
only.
This is my comfortable space.
The only memory that I really have of The Dark Knight was when that shooting happened in Colorado at the theater.
Yikes!
So, you know,
That's, yeah.
it traumatized me for going to the movie theater.
No, for real.
Like, the longest time after that happened.
No, for real. That's
But-
real.
Hey, but you know what movie did not have these kind of shootings?
What?
The Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Mario.
No,
I mean,
bro.
that was a great movie. Like, honestly,
You
like,
can't save that, homie. I'm sorry. That. Jeez.
Hey, maybe it's a Chris Pratt fan.
I want to tell my favorite movie.
I mean, like, to be honest, I actually like that movie. Like, that movie is like one of the reasons why, like, I nearly ordered a Nintendo Switch too.
Colorado.
Okay, yeah. You know.
I'm so vivid. So like, y'all know the part in the Dark Knight where like the Joker, like basically he off bro, and then like the mirror turns around and then the body's just like, dun. Yeah. My mom like screamed like a kid. Yeah. Like, in the middle of it. She's like, woo! And I'm in the middle of my dad and he's like, you good? And I'm like, good. But all-time favorite movie, American Gangster.
It's a great movie.
Most fantastic movie. That's how I live my life. I'm gonna put my whole family on payroll. It is what it is. Whatever
that
happens.
Scene when that nigga was just like pouring the sugar out into the
saucer. He pulled the sugar out,
and then he was like, he
got up.
Yeah, and then he was in the middle of talking. He was like, all right,
hold on, let me handle something. We go stand on business real quick. This,
let me go shoot Idris Elba in the face. You want your
interest? Got you your interest.
Yeah. Hey, how did we put Idris Elba in the ranking of best actors?
That's what I was gonna say. Who is my number 2?
Like, really? Over Samuel?
Honestly,
damn. Samuel L.
I think
you think Denzel's better than Samuel L.
No.
Who you taking?
No, I think Idris is better than Samuel.
I could.
Yeah, I can see Samuel's that. I'll put him on the same plane.
No, like Samuel has the best range, but like consistently has always been Idris.
This is what it is. Is like
you watch Luther? You watch Luther?
Yeah.
Careful on that. Careful on that one. That one. He gonna trip out. But Samuel, I think has just been doing it longer than Idris.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
The box set says newer.
But no, like fucking. That's $5,000 alpaca. You blot that shit. You don't rub it.
Nah, bro. Dab that shit. Don't rub it. But no, Idris is a better actor, but I don't think he's been doing it as long as Samuel L. Jackson.
Right.
But like my sleeper, and like shout out to bro, because like this might be a trending topic. I saw the video. I've formed an opinion. Y'all might not agree with the opinion, but like Jonathan Majors is an absolutely fantastic actor. And like I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna take a side or not, but like from my perspective, I'm like, dang, bro, that sucks. But like that whole Kane stuff like made me sad, like, cause he was crushing it, like, absolutely annihilating.
Jonathan Majors is cool. I'll put Anthony Mackie over him.
Really?
I love Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie's better.
I'm excited about this bodybuilding movie he's gonna do. You know what I'm talking about?
What'd you say? What was that? What was that?
What did you whisper?
Say it. Say what you gotta say. Spit. Go spit.
I mean, I was gonna disagree because at the same time, I've only really seen him in Marvel movies, so I don't have.
No, you watched 8 Mile.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Anthony Mackie.
Oh.
No, you watched 8 Mile.
I mean, if he was in the Super Mario Bros.
I don't know these actors' names.
Dog,
who did he play?
Anthony Mackie is.
Bro, you're down in 25 minutes. I'm trying to segue to the next topic. Damn.
I don't think he's a good actor.
Who?
No.
Anthony Mackie?
I'm not a fan of his acting style. I can't say
it's no lie. We gotta put Don Cheadle in there.
Y'all gotta give me character names.
Yeah.
He's Don Cheadle.
Don War Machine. Iron Man.
Oh.
Easy top 3.
I don't like either one of them. I can name 3 other actors that are better than them. Like
Don Cheadle?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh shit.
We're talking about War Machine, like in the Iron Man's, like the original. It was like Iron Man 2. They had that one scene. In the
because fuck, I forgot his name. I forgot who he replaced. Come on, man. Like he replaced him. Yeah, he's like, come on, you can't, Tony, you can't be Iron Man.
I'm sorry, I would not put
Denzel Washington.
Idris.
No.
Hell no.
Honestly, no. I go Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, Idris.
That's insane over Morgan. Where's Morgan?
Morgan Freeman?
Freeman?
Is he a good actor, or does he have a very...
He is the voice of God.
Yeah, like is his
But he's
voice...
also a good actor.
I'm mid.
Bro, his voice is so soothing.
Morgan Freeman, friend of the pod.
God damn.
We should title
Your takes are hot as fuck.
This is all hot takes.
My God.
Like,
Jesus.
Like, what, like, give me a good movie right now.
Give you a good...
Morgan
now you
Freeman.
see me. 1
The
and
Dark
2.
Knight.
The Dark Knight. All of the Nolan movies. All of the Dark Knight
movie.
He was Lucius Fox.
He was Lucius.
We got you there. We got.
Hey,
he did great. He did great in that too. He was so cool.
To quote your favorite movie, now you want to take a man who you think is a vigilante, who does his nights as a vigilante, and you want to extort this person? Good luck.
We got him.
He was Lucius. And Lucius, I need you to destroy the eye. Like, come on now.
I'm weak.
I don't tell you how to...
He picked his pen. He said, go run to the numbers again.
I don't tell you how to run your nights, Mr. Wayne. You don't tell me what to do with this equipment.
I've been trying to give him a 10 direct. Let me shut that down.
He said,
that's chopped.
Bro, I think what was funny about that scene, that was a tiny number that he said. Considering...
Yeah, he said, I want $1 million a year.
He said, I want $1 million a year for the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life.
Like, go work out in the gym and you're gonna make more than that as an NBA football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, but no. In regards to, you said Hans Zimmer earlier, right? In regards to Hans Zimmer, what would you say is your like most favorited movie score soundtrack? Like the not like the licensed songs, but more specifically the soundtrack, like the motion picture.
No,
score.
yeah, it's good. So my sisters were like in orchestra,
right?
So they played violin, viola. So like really, that was like what was banging through the stereos is like Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
So I'd say the Amazing Spider-Man soundtrack was pretty solid.
It's pretty good.
The second one,
the trumpets with his theme.
Yeah, like that was pretty solid. I will say, have you guys ever seen a movie called Narnia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those soundtracks are like Prince Caspian's soundtrack.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Easily.
And then I'd say, what's another good soundtrack? I really like the new Spider-Man. They had some bangers on that soundtrack right there.
Yeah.
Like Wayne went crazy on that. I'm like, okay.
Mine's got to be Interstellar.
Ooh,
yeah. Interstellar's my favorite. Whenever I'm trying to like focus and I need ambiance and like I don't have like my ADHD meds, I just throw on Interstellar.
The docking scene.
The docking.
Oh my.
The Dark Knight had a good soundtrack.
The Dark Knight was dope.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hans Zimmer's absolutely cooked on it.
But another one though. It's gonna be
Inception
some nerd
had
shit.
a good soundtrack.
Inception had a good one, but on some nerd shit though, fucking Joshua Williams of Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Star Wars,
Fuck it. Just pick any of the Star Wars ones.
Yeah, I'd say like when Yoda and whatchamacallit,
Palpatine?
No, Yoda and
Darth,
fucking.
It wasn't Darth Maul. It was
fucking
Emperor Palpatine. No,
it was fucking. Yeah, it was Attack of the Clones. Whenever they're jumping around. Yeah, fucking.
Dooku. Yes,
yeah.
Dooku. That's what it was.
Because I thought he was talking about Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, bro, no.
Attack of the Clones. I would have.
What was the theme? What was the theme that played whenever fucking Obi-Wan had to go up against Darth Maul after fucking his master got fucking murdered?
Killed by Star Wars fans not knowing this.
Yeah, it was like
Duel of the
Fates. Yeah,
that one. That's the one I was talking about for sure.
I love that, man. Yeah, just it plays so often in the prequels. It plays so often. Just
I'm weak.
How much money do you think that man made off that screen?
Billions. It has to be.
I can't even do it. Like, no, I was talking about like when they was on the fighter planes and like they blow somebody up and that's that scream.
Yeah.
Oh, the Windhelm scream. Yeah.
Yes, like
the most overplayed scream of all time.
The most iconic, you mean?
Billions. I don't know. I wonder how much money
I feel like it's so overplayed that low-key ruins some of the scenes sometimes.
It was in Man of Steel and it made me laugh so hard in the serious scene. You remember whenever Lois Lane was on the ship with the fucking Kryptonian like pod and it was sliding out and it hit the fucking army dude? It hit the army dude and it did the Windhelm scream and I was supposed to be like really sad because I was like, oh no, Lois Lane died maybe, but like it just made me laugh so hard.
Hot take. My opinion. Superman's a bitch.
Okay, what about the soundtrack stuff?
I ain't gonna lie, like Superman's soft. Like,
all right. So picking the soundtrack was kind of hard because there was a lot of good movies.
There are some.
I had a feeling that someone was gonna like mention like Interstellar, so I didn't choose that one because
Tenet is up there too.
Oh, I love Tenet.
Tenet's so good.
Honestly,
the song that plays when he's fighting in the kitchen.
Hans Zimmer.
Friend of the pod.
Hans Zimmer.
Friend of the pod. Hans Zimmer.
Hans
Shout out.
Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
Isn't it Zimmerman though? Or is it Zimmer?
It's Zimmer.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was like,
let me Google that.
I have it right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole nother.
I was looking at the Interstellar album.
No, Hans Zimmer, you are the GOAT.
Period.
My God, you are damn like. Dude, like, at one point, I just started listening to the soundtrack you were working on just because.
Yeah. Yeah. Did he work on The Prestige?
Bro, Hans Zimmer got some. There's another movie.
I've only seen that movie one time.
Yo, you gotta rewatch it.
I bought it physically.
You need to.
I know.
Specifically for David Bowie's performance as Nikola Tesla.
Dude, honestly, what I remember from that movie, it was top notch acting all around.
And then Hugh Jackman at the end, just like, you want to know? I don't care.
it was great. All right. But then I'm also. Yeah, because like Hans Zimmer, like I feel like he was gonna win, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna choose someone else, and I'm gonna choose. I mean, it was kind of hard, because like Ludwig Göransson, like.
Oh
yeah.
The next up and comer.
Oh my God, yeah, that's an easy second. Oh my God.
All right, so the sentiment's the same. Got it.
Yeah, no,
for real.
So then I decided to choose someone that I'll probably place like third place. So Daniel Pemberton.
Oh, what did he do?
Spider-Verse.
Oh,
Daniel Pemberton is a producer or
composer.
Composer?
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Ludwig Göransson is a producer. Because he's working with Childish Gambino.
He is amazing. Okay, but like Daniel Pemberton, like he
Smash
has like,
Reel.
dude, like the Prowler theme.
The Prowler theme is insane. That haunts me.
An elephant.
Yo,
just saying something in reverse and then distort is crazy.
And then Miguel's theme.
Oh my God!
Wait, you also did for the sequel? I only recall them doing the first.
Right? Like it's so good.
Yeah.
I was like, but like, honestly,
it's haunting.
Like it was kind of a hard choice, but I decided to give it to The Spot 2.
Yeah.
Wait.
It doesn't be Prowlers. I'm sorry. Prowlers is horrifying.
The second Spot theme, like when he like went full black.
The teleporter, black and white dude.
You haven't seen the second movie, have you?
Of what?
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I'm locked in. Yeah. Spot. He was never mind. He was another Superman. Like he honestly had insecurity issues that like I couldn't get past.
Which honestly made him like such a great villain because like he was so like hear me out. Would you expect a bitch to be a villain?
No.
Well, yes.
Thank you.
I feel like a bitch makes the best villain.
Because like they're so overlooked. So
I
then,
mean,
like,
Electro, Spider-Man 2, TASM 2. He had insecurity issues. No one sees me. No one talks to me.
And then like
I don't
he
mean
was
to make fun of that.
Yeah. The
like,
Incredibles.
It is like that one meme, which I'm not gonna say, but like.
And I feel like it makes the villain a little bit more real. Like a little bit more realistic.
Realistic, and also I think there's an aspect of like unpredictability when they have that low self-esteem because it's like
because they have the power now.
Yeah,
and they can just crash out on everybody.
Yeah, because it's like they're already at the lowest.
Yeah, he crashed out hard.
He crashed out.
You created me. Why'd you create that man?
He's like, you created. Bro, shout out to Brian Tyree Henry, bro. That line delivery was so great. Also,
why'd you make him Spider-Man?
Honestly, like Brian, like he's like currently one of my favorite actors right now.
Him and
like,
Damson Idris.
Yeah, like right now I'm watching Dope Thief, and oh my goodness, it is so good. You guys gotta check it out. It is on Apple TV Plus. Like
Dope Thief.
Yeah.
You did mention that last week.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, I'm watching good.
What is yours now?
So mine is so different from your guys's.
Hey, lay it on us.
So my top pick, which is one that I actually like listen to all the time, is the Lemonade Mouth soundtrack.
Yeah, no, that's heat. No, that's heat.
I am sorry for our audience, but
so yeah, man. Lemonade Mouth is raw.
Like
that's
I'm
raw.
so
that's
sorry. Every single song from that movie was a fucking banger.
Oh, that was the one with Chris Rock.
No.
Bridget Miller.
It's like it was the Disney Channel.
We were bumping some of the songs in the car.
No, but like, okay. I remember what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one with Chris Rock and they rap battled. Back and forth.
Let It
Oh,
Shine.
Let It Shine.
That's
My
Let It
sister
Shine.
loves that.
That was
one.
good too. Yeah.
Nah, but Lemonade Mouth.
I gotta give it a
between
Lemonade
those
Mouth.
two.
I remember Lemonade Mouth.
Now, which one's better though?
It was
High School
like,
Musical 2
hey,
or
just
Lemonade
say-
Mouth.
No, that's a different show.
I'm gonna go Lemonade Mouth.
No comment.
Lemonade Mouth
Yeah.
or what? What are the
High
options?
High School
Musical
Musical 2.
The one where they're at that resort.
Because you got
that's a second one.
you got
Like, shout out to Vanessa Hudgens. Like,
Yeah.
she is an absolute amazing singer, an absolute amazing actor.
I like that.
Lemonade Mouth.
Hold up.
The golf course one.
on my swing.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yeah, no. Honestly, those are like solid too. I feel like those are probably the best. Nah.
I Don't Dance was hard too, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
High School Musical 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say between those or like, not even to bring it back even further, the Cheetah Girls soundtrack.
Amigos, cheaters,
You know,
friends for
real
life.
life.
That was like one of the only things I didn't watch when I was going on a whole Raven
Didn't
Simone.
watch Cheetah Girls?
Oh, I had to watch
Which
it
was
over
kind of
and
weird
over
too,
with
because I was
my
on like on a whole
She
Raven
said,
like
"We are
Simone
sisters.
like
We
like,
stand together.
marathon. Like That's So Raven, Raven's Home. I even watched like the college road trip.
Oh, that movie. That movie
That's
was
crazy.
underrated.
But
Yeah.
I just didn't touch Cheetah Girls for some reason.
That's a deep cut.
Nah,
sorry.
you need to watch Cheetah Girls. That was like Disney Channel Spice Girls for real. That's what
Right.
Cheetah Girls was. I'm not even
I know,
gonna
I
hold
know.
you.
They did not
literally.
get a proper third movie.
They didn't,
Right.
and I'm upset by that.
So
And I don't want one now.
Yeah, no,
We're
keep
fine
it.
now.
So yeah, you guys got more homework.
No, definitely do.
You only have like 2 movies. That's it. They only had 2 movies.
Yep.
I know, but like I have like
No
I have a
third.
backlog.
Sad.
I
But
still haven't
also,
watched
Jeffrey, these
Megan yet.
movies were like less than like an hour and 30. So
Yeah.
these are like
I think
easy
the first
watches.
Cheetah Girl movie was like an hour and 20 minutes.
I think all DComs are like.
Wait, hold on. While we're on this topic of the DComs,
That's
which
a
one?
good
The
title.
Disney Channel original movie.
DComs.
Which one is the best DCom that there is? Because
that
I
is
have
hard.
my answer.
Oh, I've got a hot take. So.
All right, go ahead.
So mine's a little more more later on. So I don't know if y'all watch these. The Descendants. They're the ones after.
Really?
that.
That's
Interesting.
yours.
You know what? I respect
Oh.
that. That's not a hot take.
That's a solid pick. That's a solid
I
pick.
respect that
Yeah,
actually.
that's a solid
That's a
pick.
very good. That's a very good one.
We're talking about like shows.
No,
movies.
Disney
Movie.
Channel original movies.
Like, fuck.
Across all of them. Okay, so
this is
it's,
so
You're
hard.
gonna
it's hard
say
for me
like
to-
the
Can I
Lizzie
Google?
McGuire
Like, can
movie
I-
or some shit? No.
So I will start it off so you guys can think. So I have 2. So
Okay.
Go ahead.
one of them is Wendy Wu, Homecoming
Oh, that was
Warrior.
fire.
Oh, you got
Brent-
Brenda Song in there.
Brenda's song.
Right. I haven't seen that.
Oh.
That
That was
she's
my
married.
first
She-
Asian love.
no,
Yeah,
she's a
married to
queen.
white boy too.
Hey,
she's dating Home
Home
Alone.
Alone.
Post Malone.
Home Alone.
The nigga
Home
from
Alone.
that's Macaulay
Kevin
Culkin.
McAllister.
That's 10 years. It was different. She was like 16. He was like 4.
No, it's more recent.
I mean, I ain't hating. Brenda Small. She
No,
sang
because
this
Brenda,
song.
I actually know random lore, but I know not know Brenda, but I know she was dating or she was married to Miley Cyrus's older brother, so she broke up from that relationship, got with him.
I mean, that sounds messy. I would have got out
I
too.
mean, honestly, I saw a clip on them on YouTube. They look very happy together.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they're-
no,
they're
they
still
definitely
locked
did.
in.
Yeah. Shout out to Brenda Song. Like, I hope it works out for you. If it doesn't, I like fried rice.
That's crazy.
I mean, I do too, but that's crazy.
But the second one that I would say is Xenon.
Oh.
I love the Xenon movies so much. I would stay up because Disney Channel would only play it at like 2 or 3 in the morning every time. I would stay up so that I could watch those movies because they were just that good. And to see just a young Raven Simone, just kiss.
That's a Raven was an amazing show actually.
It was.
I love that show.
It's a great show.
I used to stay up watching like, what was it? You were talking about staying up, but like we used to sit up and watch George Lopez, me and my sisters, for hours. Like talking to like Nick at Night, like what? I get mad if it wasn't George Lopez.
And when they put on the nanny,
when they put on the nanny or Roxanne, I'm like, where's George Lopez at? Like, that was Carmen.
not Roxanne, Roseanne.
Yeah, Roseanne.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm looking up like top Disney movies.
I am so. It is
Yeah, I got
honestly
two.
so hard.
I got 2.
Like for me, like the one that's coming back to my head the most for some odd reason is Radio Rebel.
Ooh.
That's
And
a
you're
solid
right now
one.
on
That's a good one.
Damn.
You want to highlight?
Yeah, you can't hit it with that.
Yeah. hey, these boys is fresh. Y'all remember Minutemen?
Bruh.
That was lit. Nope. Like, that was lit. Like, I got a jacket just like them, too. Like,
that was Parker.
Yeah.
Jumping in them whole.
It's got to be between, Freaky Friday.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's great. And they're bringing it back.
Or Sky High.
Ooh.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday.
Wait, no.
I
It's
like
no lie.
Sky
Sky High might be taking it.
Sky High might be taking it.
Yeah,
I'm going Sky
that's
High
top
for
tier.
sure.
It's either Sky High or Freaky Friday. But, like, I see why you would say Sky High, but then just, like, the soundtrack for Freaky Friday, though.
Okay.
True.
I think valid.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the sequel.
Sky High probably
they're making another one.
Take me away. Like, oh, fuck.
Lindsay Lohan.
They're making another one, finally.
Yeah,
I
Lindsay
know.
Lohan's back in the game.
Yeah.
She's been.
She never left, homie.
No, she did. She took a break.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she took a fat break.
Hey,
Yeah,
it got-
she
it
wasn't
got-
Amanda Bynes.
Oh,
Did she go?
hold
Did
on.
she shave her head?
I know
No, that was
name.
Paris Hilton.
That was Britney.
That was Brittany.
Brittany.
I was
Oh,
so
yeah,
off.
another one.
I'm
Yeah,
getting my
Britney
white
shaved her
women
head in
confused.
08. That was iconic. I love that
Britney
umbrella.
Lohan's a
Can't do
redhead. I
that.
don't consider her white.
I
I'm
don't
like
know.
redhead.
Wait.
That's crazy.
I go by hair color. I go by hair color.
All right.
But no, yeah, no.
Hey,
it's
so
gotta
what
be
does that
between
make
those
me?
two. Black. No, it's gotta be between those
All
two.
right.
Freaky
Let the man
Friday
answer,
and
let the
Sky
man
High,
answer.
man.
Oh my god.
That shit. Those two movies are fucking insane.
Yeah, easily.
I stayed up for Freaky Friday. I remember when that premiered.
That was a great movie.
For a Halloween.
And
No,
then
but
Sky
Sky
High.
High, that was like me and my older brother. Like that
That's
was
like late night Disney.
We were
premiere.
in that through a couple times for sure.
Yeah.
For Halloween Town.
And
Twitches.
then that nigga got his powers and he lifted up that fucking lunch table. Oh.
Okay, wait, what was it? The Malikas are in that movie too, right? That's the two black girls, I think the twins.
Yes,
What
yes.
is it?
And they had the twin powers. Yeah.
I call them the Malikas because I think one of them, her name is Malika,
Oh,
and then
shit.
the other sister's name is
And
Khadijah.
they look the same.
They look the same.
Yeah.
So I call them the
And they
Malikas.
still acting too. Like,
And they're
they?
friends with the Kardashians, so that's
rough.
Because that's how I know.
That's rough. I'm sorry. They met Kanye.
No, but I mean they've been with them since they were like
I don't
like,
want to
they were
think about that
kids.
guy right now.
Like that's
None of us do.
family friend.
None
So,
of us do.
but I think
It's a dark
I
day in
believe
hip-hop.
every single one of his music.
I
So-
can't with 808s, man. I can't 808s.
you guys, I just want to say thank
Yeah.
you for spending the time with us today. You know, shout out to Nick. Thank you for
Yeah.
what's up.
Twitches. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, Twitches is
I
great.
was mentioning that. I was mentioning
Oh,
that.
I didn't.
Yo, it was gonna be Twitches, and then I remembered Freaky Friday.
Twitches, and then this is the other one. This one was hard. Jump in.
with Corbin Blue.
Yeah, that one was.
I was thinking Jump In, and then I googled if Sky High was Disney.
Wait, hold on. Was Aquila in the B Disney too?
No, it wasn't, but
No,
that was
it
a
wasn't.
fantastic
It's a great
movie,
movie.
actually. You watched
Remember
the new
the
movie?
Titans though? No, that's not a
Have you,
original
oh,
Disney.
SZA and Aquila,
no, I
or
think it's
SZA and Aquila. See,
One of the
SZA,
days,
yeah, that was good. That
But
was
nah,
actually, I had fun watching it. Like, it
but
took me
nah,
2
like,
days, but I finished it. for sure.
Nerdgasms aside, and us just freaking out about Disney movies for real. Thank you, though, deadass, for being on the
No,
show.
yeah.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
We hope to have you again, type shit.
Yeah.
And just you are a light on this show. You're great. You're just a
Appreciate
great person.
y'all.
Shout out all your socials real quick. Just give it the rundown.
I'll also send them to Jasper as well, so you can put them
I was
in.
Yeah,
Send
yeah.
all
He's
the
gonna tag you in the
Jasper.
video and all that
I'm going to
stuff.
tell y'all the main 3, but I want you to see this camera. I got a couple socials.
A couple, huh?
That's just the gram. But
Just
nah,
your main
man.
ones. Narrow it down.
No, it's good. We go Instagram. There's really 3 platforms that are like, honestly, just like dear to my heart. First is gonna be Pep Talk Podcast. Podcast spelled with 2 T's at the end because that was the only one available. But it was smooth. You can type all the way in without being on the font. But Pep Talk Podcast, Flavorhood Podcast, and I have the Space Torpedo. That's my personal Instagram. So you guys can lock in. The link in the bio will get you to any other platform, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all of the above. And if you lock in, like, sub up and welcome to the journey, because, like, my life is very interesting. You see, I'm with these guys. But, no, I do want to say thank you guys for having me. Like, I have fun. And on top of that, like, I be learning stuff around you guys. And that's, like, that's one thing that I do value, is because there's a lot of spaces and rooms that I go into where I'm the teacher. I'm the one that's, like, enforcing and operating. But, like, when I'm around you guys, like, I can really ask questions. and I don't feel dumb for asking the question. So I just want to say
you never should. You
never feel dumb. Never feel dumb. That's
hey,
how we all learn.
If you feel dumb for asking questions, you're in the wrong room.
Right. No, that's how we learn. We learn through asking questions and studying.
These guys fixed my audio, bro. Y'all go back down to some old videos. Woo-hoo.
Hey, I mean, we still learn. We are all still learning.
Yeah,
like every single day we learn something new. Like.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the techie nerds out there.
Yeah. Shout out Jeffrey. Shout out
to Jeffrey, our techie nerd, our resident
and then
techie nerd.
Of course, we always have to shout out Nick Fury.
Oh yeah,
Nick Fury, Max Martin.
Max.
Thank you for bringing us together like the
I'm
Avengers.
blind
Shout
in
out
my
Max.
right eye, Nick. So like, if you're trying to swap eyes, you probably be blind everywhere, but it's good. I got more life to live than you.
And I just want to say thank you to all the viewers out there and all the listeners for checking out this episode of All Talk with All Hands.
Shouts out All Hands.
And honestly, if you guys have any questions you'd like to ask us, leave them in the comments below. We will be happy to answer them in the next episode of the podcast too. And if you missed out some of our other episodes, you can click on the info card right up there, or just head right to our YouTube page. We have the first episodes right up along with chapters, so you can hear about all of our mischiefs and whatnot. This is Jeffrey, signing off.
Fuck, we didn't talk about the Hunger Games.